12 years ago, I initiated a direct partnership with the Kaindu community.
Kaindu Game Ranch incorporates 45,000 acres. It's titled. The title is held by the community under trust format. When I arrived, to me it looked fairly hopeless. There was virtually no game here whatsoever. Poaching was endemic, all natural resource abuse, illegal fishing. It had a population of squatters from outside the community. They had a history of poisoning lions. They had conflicts with their livestock. To be honest, it was a bit of a mess. It was historically a good wildlife area. There was a small population of most species. This would effectively be Zambia's first community game ranch if we could get it right. The model was very interesting. I would be the developer as such. They would be the investor. It was their lands. I would incorporate as many money-making activities as I could within their lands. I felt that safari hunting was more beneficial to communities because of the resources and the revenues that were extended to the people who owned these lands. It took 2 years really to turn this area around, only 2 years. It was very evident when incomes from safari hunting came into their coffers, and for the first time they sat up and looked at wildlife in a completely different light.
As partners, they receive approximately 20% gross income. You have employment benefits and approximately $40,000 to $50,000 per annum worth of game meat benefit.
The increase in game was absolutely dramatic. And I think that was because we had private game ranches on our boundary. The national park is only a few kilometres away. We have a game-rich game management area. And we only had to protect our boundaries to keep the game in. The Kaindu Community Game Ranch is an interesting model. It's self-sustaining, it alleviates poverty, and it doesn't rely on government or donor handouts.
As everyone else, we're experiencing a lockdown and loss of business and the potential collapse of my model. I cannot afford to employ my safari staff, and the only employees at the moment are my game scouts. Normally we would invest a lot more money into anti-poaching. We have had to reduce the budgets to suit this activity.